Correct.
Okay. Let's see you catch me now. Here we go.
So this is it, right? Because right after this, I think this chase here ends in the destruction, right? So now is the time. He got some Dennis Weaver, Rabbi Weaver got some brown, under his on his dashboard as well. So he was able to infiltrate the brown truck and recruit and make animals some of these people. 77, 72, 73.
Beat me on the grade. You can't beat me on the grade.
Now, for the first time, I think I can see something here. This I couldn't understand. I mean, out in the wilderness, a woman, uh, uh, airing her laundry, and you saw laundry also in the gas station early on when that woman walked into the laundry, and then there was a laundry as well in the junkyard. Like airing laundry. I don't know what that means, but I think it's denoting that someone is about to be cleaned, right? Clean this up, do this, don't do that. Like they call it cleaning up, right? Or trash collection. The drug dealers, they call it trash collection. Maybe she was there giving him a signal, like do so and so. I don't know. Maybe that woman in the I said that woman was sent to spy on him. Maybe it's his, his own trying to signal him, like laundry and I don't know, like wash the information, information distortion or something of the sort. I don't know. Tumbleweed. First time we see tumbleweed. I heard or read somewhere that tumbleweed is not originally American. It's from Russia. It's an invasive plant from Russia, and then like struck root in the United States. Does that mean Russia? I don't know. No. And then he shows you like at certain events he shows you license plates. And now you hear like ominous music. So death is about to happen. Russia? I don't know. What happened then? All right, here's a scene that is very, very significant. You heard me saying, things about yellow lane divider. Here, the car is yellow and black, right? And then red lights pest control. Uh, you missed it, right? So I take that name. I figured out it's a German red lights. Well, not really, no. So again, I read it backward. It turns out to be Spielberg. Wait, right? Spielberg pest control. So he's not in the movie business, but he's in pest control business too, right? But he doesn't just come cheap. You got to really produce some dollars there, and he'll come running. So that's Spielberg. Oh, Spielberg pest control, pest control. But the significance of this is this. This here, yellow is he means Chinese, right? Uh, right? But not exactly Chinese. As you can see, the man is Oriental. What he is talking about here is really the Mongols, right? The Mongol invasion of the Muslim world, right? That it is pest control. So Spielberg or Greb Leibs is controlling those pests, right? He calls them pests. Not control them to like you control a farm or something else. He controls them so he can send them to kill and maim and murder and so on and so forth, maraud and like destroy knowledge, and that's what it is. So Spielberg is within that entity there, right? And obviously the Mr. Mongol here is a little bit coward, right? Murders a lot, but when push comes to shove, he shows his true nature. These are the old ones, not the modern ones. But what he's saying here, and he's also blue, so we know that the Genghis Khan family is really Jewish, while the Mongols themselves, the hordes, many of them are not, if not, the vast majority of them are not really. So, but they were brainwashed and duped and, promised money, and they were not initiated in the first place. They were nomads, right? So that's what he's saying here. So this is Genghis Khan, or Hulagu, his son, and wearing blue, and tan as well, a little bit dark blue, right? And they're riding pest or Spielberg pest control. So he uses those Chinese or Mongols to, he controls them like pests, and he uses them to kill and maim and murder. Watch this. Now it's uphill, right? Uh-oh. There he comes. Rolling thunder. That's called an operation in Vietnam, air operation against civilians, right? Rolling thunder. Now, with the radiator hose out, he couldn't have come that far, right? Or that fast. So the first time here, like I said, on screens, not the first time, the second time, I see those 3666, right? 666 stars. I don't know what that means, but they just started appearing after the Snakeorama, right? A couple of times on the glass front or windshield of the car. And I think also on the truck as well. Apparently that 66 God now is intervening in the situation. I don't know what that means. 53, we know what that is. 12, we know what that is. 12 tribes. 40, 91. Montana, I don't know. Montana, maybe mountains, like maybe somewhere. Okay, the highway is closed. and goes into the surface road. What? There, you never close a highway, right? Like that, unless there's work or something else. But that's what it is. Remember, I told you about the station wagon and the van before, the only two cars coming and then overtaking him and then disappearing in way ahead, right, in the distance. Basically, the evaluation supposedly happened in Chuck's cafe, right? And they knew, that old man, like, tying, Rabbi tying his arms behind his back. They are racing ahead to prepare for the final battle, or so and so. So what they've done is close the main highway. Why? Because that's where the truck is at his best, right? But he cannot do anything else in tight turns or rugged area or uphill or downhill. So they prepared. They went ahead and prepared for him. Where? Most likely here is in Baghdad, really, or Iraq, right? Or the Muslim world, for that matter. But Baghdad was notably the tragedy of humanity that they carried out. They don't care. So now he goes into an area that is already prepared by his people, right? The ones near Chuck's cafe, and they set up the scene, right? From within, right? From underneath the truck. These are the people who were welcomed in Baghdad and in the Muslim world and so on and so on. They prepared things, right? For the commerce of the controlled pests, right?
How can you go so fast?
How can you go so fast? So you can see. So now they directed him outside of the main road. Basically, what they're trying to say here is that, virtually speaking or metaphorically speaking, they lured him into a unfavorable position. I don't know, the stakes, you mean anything? I don't know. And he brought them down. Of course, the stakes, he brought them down means like he's tearing down poles and markers and protectors. The tearing down is started. And that's in the green area, right? Trees and so on. Yeah, it's all green now. That's in his territory. That's the Muslim world, supposedly. That train goes as well. Train is arriving to help me. I don't know. 55, 54. You can read the numbers. Make sense out of it. Yeah, we're in the green and the train of the green. So the train may signify help, right? Help is coming for David, man, right? The whole train is coming. The train is obviously right. I think that's the Mongol. The train is coming. That's the Mongol. Is probably that's what signifies. Am I reading too much into that? Possibly, but I doubt it, and I am at least 70% right on the money here. And now they announce their commerce, right? Like long train whistle. Can't stop the train, right? Okay, there we go. The yellow, that's the Mongol or whoever came from the east and started like marauding and destroying and so on. When there were no armies, really, they were just going into cities and villages and they would just whack everyone. You don't believe me that Genghis Khan and his family is Jewish? It's on that. Go ahead. There are books about it. So now they divert him, the train and the yellow barriers, and he diverts into the final battle. And so it begins, right? Now notice something. Blood. So that was a battle. So he's now tasted blood, right? So he bit him hard, is what they're trying to say. Russians? I don't know. Maybe Kaisers? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe Russians, because they consider Russians Orientals as well. Now this line is solid yellow. So he slowed him down, is what he's saying. That he, uh, with that battle or that destruction of the caliphate in Baghdad, I don't know, 900 years ago, is now he's done. You don't no longer see him. But it wasn't real. It was devastating, but it wasn't real. And he's happy. Now he's running out of resources because he spent all of them on the train and then marauding Mongols. I mean the Goyim and stuff like that. He had to pay them. But you know what? They stole all the wealth of Baghdad or around it, or all those nations they marauded at in Asia and in the Middle East, and sometimes like Moscow, I think, and so on. Oh, they left nothing aside from killing everybody. So he too, what he's trying to say here, what they're trying to say, he too, rabbis, after that invasion, they lost too. They were like exhausted and their stolen money and stocks and cryptocurrency. I mean, resources are depleted. So I thought I saw something here. I don't know. Give me a second. So here, the car is red, but okay. But at one point, as if it turns into tan, I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe the smoke obscured or changed the color, shifted the color into something else. Oh, look, he's slowing down now. Like sputtering. Similar to Napoleon's Dynamite's uncle's van sputtering when they started fighting because he made him. Everybody in school thinks he's stupid because of him. He's overheating. He needs money now, so investors will come through governments and stuff like that. That thing is slowing down, man. It's uphill. So the battle scene is well set up and designed. Those you know, the rabbi in front of that Chuck's Cafe, Freeman, Freemason. I mean Chuck's Cafe, right? And those devils. No, he wasn't in there, but he had his people in there, right? He was outsider, but he had like tentacles in that Chuck's Cafe. So they set up things like creating obstacles and destroyers, such as Shiites, Alawites, and Sufis, you know, and they subverted and corrupted the people, the masses. So they would make it impossible for the Mongols to come and whack the whole shit, right? I don't mean the whole shit, their shit.
Oh my God.
Mm. Oh, here he comes. Eyes glowing. Headlights. Okay, watching this commentary, whoever you are, on the DVD or somewhere, watch the interview and commentary by Steven Spielberg himself, the maker of that movie. Now he's getting caught, huh?
Come on. Let's go. Where's the sun? Please.
Where's the summit?
There it is.
There's the summit. Low gear. Suddenly, you know, he picks up speed. Uh-oh. He loses a hubcap. So it wasn't without loss. You know, he lost some people, minions, you know, soldiers and so on here and there. But for him, you know, it's not a big. I mean, a car part, you know. I don't mean to say people and soldiers. Those Reds that he uses for to achieve his aims. And, you know what he's trying to do. Yeah, he's remember. He drove over. Okay, I'm gonna hold on a second. I'm gonna start a new video.